There's a moment when you realize no one is coming to help you. When the systems you trust simply shrug and step aside. For Alejandro Caceres, that moment hit hard. And once it did, he had a choice: accept it or act. January 2022, a small house in Florida. Pajama pants, slippers, a bag of Takis on the table, Alien playing on the TV, and on the couch sits a cybersecurity researcher typing on a laptop, preparing to take down the entire internet of North Korea. He wasn't hacking one server or a government ministry. He was targeting every digital doorway the Hermit Kingdom had: websites, email systems, external connections, all of it. And from that quiet living room, North Korea began to go dark. But this didn't start as revenge. A year earlier, North Korean spies had tried to break into his computer and steal the intrusion tools he'd built. He reported it, handed everything to the FBI, and nothing happened. No action, no follow-up, no protection. That silence told him everything. So he studied North Korea's digital footprint, and he found something shocking. For all their bluster, missile tests, and cyber threats, their entire internet ran through two routers. Two. A global fortress resting on a pair of rusty hinges. Digging deeper, he found outdated software, ancient operating systems, and security flaws patched everywhere else years ago. It wasn't a high-tech superstate. It was a relic. So he wrote a script. Not a piece of elite malware, not some groundbreaking exploit, just a small automated attack. $5,000 in cloud servers, one button left to press. Enter. Within hours, analysts who track North Korea's online activity saw something strange. Websites dying, government portals disappearing, the entire nation's digital presence evaporating in real time. The moment a server came back online, his script hit it again, over and over. A one-man siege that lasted more than a week. The longest sustained takedown of a nation-state's internet ever recorded, executed by someone in pajamas. But he wasn't trying to cause chaos. He wanted clarity. If you come after us, something of yours is going offline. Not to hurt civilians. Most North Koreans don't have internet access anyway. This was aimed squarely at the regime. When it was over, he expected trouble, maybe even charges. Instead, the Pentagon called, not to arrest him, to learn from him. He spent the next 2 years working with an anonymous contractor, showing defense officials how small, fast, asymmetric operations could work. They were stunned. He had done in days what entire agencies hesitated to attempt. But beneath the technical triumph was something heavier. Caceres never wanted to be a vigilante. He wanted the system to work. It didn't. So he became his own form of protection. And that raises the real question. Where is the line between self-defense and cyber-vigilantism? What happens when ordinary citizens fight back against foreign governments because no one else will? He proved something unsettling. A single person with enough skill and enough motivation can take down a country's internet. Not a team, not a government. One man. Eventually, he showed his real name and face, not to seek fame, but to make a point. America has the talent. What it lacks is the willingness to act. Because once individuals can launch cyber operations, the line between justice and revenge becomes dangerously thin, and not everyone will use that power responsibly. That's the world we now live in, where $5,000 and a laptop can bring a nation to its knees, where the battlefield is digital and anyone can step onto it. If this story pulled you in, there's another one you need to see. You know what to do, so you don't miss our next video.